Hi Taurus, welcome to your September reading. I'm going to do a quick 3-card oracle spread for you. Okay. I'm going to do a 3-card oracle spread for you. Because, you know, Taurus, we're just cooling, you know, chilling, waiting for the next thing, and you know, knowing what's gonna happen. But September is just a month to just, like I said, take it easy, get ready for the next thing, and that's Taurus. We've been on that anyway. We've been on that track like since last year. We've been like, okay, like when is this? Like it's gonna happen. So I don't know why, you know, all this procrastinating, because it's gonna happen. Okay, so I don't know what's gonna happen, but something's happening, Taurus. Something. There's a feeling, right? Like I feel like Tauruses are due for like a huge payout, and it's gonna be great. Okay, so the 3 cards that you got were the Emperor. You got the Messenger of Action. So this is the Page of Wands. And then you have the Messenger of Abundance. So this is the Page of Pentacle. So we have 2 pages here. This is like a learning situation, like 2 people learning from each other. So Taurus, you may be dealing with an earth sign or a fire sign. They have earth and fire in their chart, or you have earth and fire in yours. This could also be you just beginning to learn about your passions, your desires at the page level, and also about acquiring abundance and stability and security in your life moving forward. Okay. So in the past, you had the Emperor card here, which says, yeah, I feel like in the card you were already being like this. Okay, I feel like in the past you were being like this, which says your plans are on target and everything will flow more smoothly if you add a little organization and discipline to your methods. The key to success is to allow your creativity to be gently guided by logic. Be open to asking for help from someone very intellectual or seek out a mentor. So I feel like in the past you may have been, you know, you put some things into place and you were dealing with certain plans and you knew everything was going to go smoothly. You knew that things were going to work out fine. But you also knew that there was a need for discipline. Okay. And I feel like you did that. I feel like you didn't hesitate or waste any time to put boundaries in place. I feel like that wasn't an issue for you. Okay, you're not. I mean, you let people get away with things, but not for very long. No matter who it is, it could be this person, it could be Jesus, it could be it could be God. Seriously, like you're just not gonna let anything like mess up your stability. You're just not, because your stability is your life. That's I mean, without your stability, literally you cannot do anything. Okay, so I think you were pretty quick at doing this. You were pretty quick at putting these boundaries down. You were pretty quick at setting these little organization and disciplinary methods. Okay, because because you're studious like that. All right, and then so because you were, I feel like because you were able to get organized and structured and bring yourself to a place of setting boundaries and expectations and kind of putting people in their place, or putting things in their rightful places. That was your future. So moving to your present, I feel like you're here at this messenger of action. Okay, and that says, which is the page of wands, like I said, that says something new and exciting related to creativity or your career comes to your attention. You feel an eagerness to learn, and you're ready to get going, although you may feel insecure. Do it anyway. This card represents someone in your life, or maybe you, who is creative, enthusiastic, and fascinated by life, and who wants to try everything. Okay, so this could be you right now, Taurus. Even though you've put everything into place and you've put things into boundary, and you've put boundaries into and you've structured your plans. You've made sure that your plans are disciplined and well organized. So you know that things are gonna come. Like I said from the beginning, something's happening. Like, okay. So you know what that something is, and you're very confident, whether it's a new job, whether it's a new relationship, you're very sure of yourself that you've done what is needed to succeed in this thing. But there's still this insecurity, okay, about moving forward and taking that action, because you're very cautious, and you know the like I said, instability scares you. Like, instability scares you. So I feel like that's why you're very like you're very you're very on your guard about, this new and exciting thing that's related to your creativity. You may be a little cautious about putting yourself out there, because it's something that's new that you're not familiar with, you're not comfortable with it. But it says do it anyway. Okay? It just says do it anyway. It's like you're insecure, but just do it. Okay? So I feel like, Taurus, although you can be very cautious about things, whatever that is new and exciting that is going to be brought to your attention, go for it. Okay, go for it. Take that new passionate beginning, because I feel like, we've just been stuck in this like mundane kind of existence of doing what is expected and what is right, and what is the good thing to do, and perhaps a lot of Tauruses have not really followed their passions. They haven't really stepped out on their desires truly, okay, because they've just been so busy doing what's right, or trying to do the right thing. And I just feel like this new phase in our evolution that's coming, it's just saying, Taurus, you're allowed to have a little bit of fun. You're allowed to enjoy yourself a little bit, even if it's not exactly, even if it doesn't fit, the traditional model, even if it doesn't fit that safety, that traditional safety kind of experience that Tauruses we are so fond of wanting to be in, because we want to be safe. Even though something might not resemble that, still take it. It's gonna be exciting. It's gonna be interesting. It's gonna have you learn new things, and you're going to come. Um, you're gonna be able to explore like a different side of yourself that you haven't been exploring. Okay, you're gonna be able to explore that. Maybe kind of, I don't know, like fun, like, see, I don't even know how to describe it because it's so foreign to me. I don't even I don't even know what it is. It's like, what do you even call, what is this? Like, what is this? Like, I don't know, Taurus. Something's exciting, fun, out of the box, a little adventurous, maybe frisky. I don't know. Like, Tauruses, we're very boring people, and we like to stick to traditional stuff. And um, I don't see that you're going to basically, Taurus, I don't see that there's anything to be worried about here. Okay, there's nothing to be worried about. I feel like you might just be doubting yourself a little bit, but you have the skills. Like, I feel like, Taurus, you have such good skills that you don't even recognize you have. Like, the way you were able to set these boundaries, like, without, no any hesitation, but yet and still you're still like hesitant, like, have some faith in yourself, believe in your abilities just a little more, and give yourself the go ahead to have fun, let loose a little bit, break the rules a little bit. Okay, so in your far future, so this is like your destiny, your path, some whatever is going to be set up for the next 9, 10 10 years going forward. We have the messenger of abundance. And that says wonderful news regarding your career. A new job, a promotion, or acceptance into an excellent school comes into your life. Excuse me, it says you might feel ready to do something that's challenging and fulfilling. Challenging, but also fulfilling. Because usually towards we just do the challenging things and then it's not really like fulfilling, right? But something that's challenging and fulfilling. This situation may involve someone who's fun to be around and sometimes mischievous. This person, who may be you, is youthful, optimistic, and very clever. So I feel like for you, Taurus, the focus here is mainly on your passion and taking action towards your passions. Um, taking action towards your desires and the things that you truly want. It's like it's okay to have your passions and have your desires. That's okay. All right. It's okay to live your desires. You don't have to follow the rules all the time. And I feel like if this is another person, if you're dealing with, but either way, with these 2 pages, you're definitely on a new beginning and you're definitely on a new path. I can't be for sure if this is another person. Perhaps these two people are related. Whoever, whatever situation you put boundaries down about, whatever plans, because it says your plans are on target and everything is flowing. So there were plans that were made. So whatever the plans were that you put boundaries in place for, I feel like you will continue working on those plans and they will come to fruition, or you will have new plans coming into fruition, moving into the future. The main idea here is that you have exciting and wonderful things coming in creativity. So that could be love, romance, hobbies, talents, and skills. So you have a fresh new beginning with those things. And then you have the career, finances, and all that. So you have a fresh new beginning as well with finance, career, and all of that. So you have two new beginnings in passion, in creativity, and then you also have new beginnings in like work, finances, and things like that. So I feel like if this is a partner, it's like whoever this person is, if this is like a love interest, like the emperor person, I feel like, I mean, they're already here. They're here to stay. This is your past, so they're already here. So, I mean, I feel like that this is not an issue. I feel like this is not something that you need to worry about or think about, because you already know what to do. Even though you're feeling insecure about your process, you're actually doing the right thing. Okay, so this is done. Now it's like moving forward. They're just telling you like moving forward for the next however long, like the rest of your life, you just need to take a little bit more risk to experience things that you really enjoy instead of sticking to the tried and true. And you're gonna have wonderful opportunities about work. Like money is gonna be awesome for you. Okay. So, and in this like messenger of abundance card, I just kind of see it as like you being taken care of for some reason. I don't know why. I feel like someone may come in and like take care of you. Like when I don't know what that means, but that's just how I feel. Okay. So yeah, here we go. Okay. So for this for the four of for the organization card, you have the Six of Swords in reverse. Okay. You have the Six of Swords in reverse. So I feel like you were dealing with um, a situation that you did not want to let go of, or that you didn't want to resolve. When I see the Six of Swords in reverse, it's like there's a need for mental clarity. There's a need for understanding. There's forgiveness in this card, but mostly understanding that the world is not black and white. Okay, that there are many areas of gray, and you're gonna have to come to terms with that and accept that. So I feel like in the past, Taurus, you were just not willing to come to terms with the fact that the certain things are just not going to be fair. Certain things are not going to go your way, you just didn't want to accept that. I think you kind of wanted to be a little righteous. I want to pull one more card for this Six of Swords in reverse, because I'm not sure, but I definitely see that you wanted to be like righteous about something. Okay, I definitely see that you wanted to be righteous about something, but the advice was for you to kind of like, yeah, it's like you did not want to walk away from something that was something that was not stable. It's not that I don't, it's not that you didn't want to walk away. I think it was just kind of hard coming to terms with the situation that you found yourself in. Okay, there was an unstable situation that you found yourself in that you just had a hard time accepting. Yeah. Okay, you just had a hard time accepting that situation. The Emperor was on the bottom as well, so I just want to pull for, okay, yeah. So like you had a hard time accepting the situation to not be stable. You didn't want to understand that things are not going to be fair in life, and there are certain things that are just not going to be fair. I feel like you tried to talk against this situation, but really all you needed to do was just be patient, be disciplined. Okay, I mean, there was really nothing that you could do. It's like you found yourself in a certain dichotomy and you try to be forceful with it. Okay, you try to be forceful with like exerting your power, but there was nothing you could do. You just had to be like disciplined and come with a different strategy, come with a different plan, a different way of doing things. Okay, and that's what I felt like you saw that you had to do. You tried this aggressive method and it didn't work. So you were like, okay, I just need to be disciplined. Like I can't be erratic. I can't move on emotion, or I can't move even on logic because I know I'm right. It's not going to work. Like me being right, me being righteous is not working here because whoever the situation is, it wasn't righteous. Like I mean, it wasn't a righteous situation. So by you trying to be righteous, it didn't work. And so it was like, okay, well, um, this is not working. So let me switch up and become more organized, more disciplined. Okay, more focused, more strategic. Okay, more of a planner than a doer. And that was your past. That's what you had to do. You had to become very logical about something. I mean, you had to become very disciplined about something that you didn't want to accept. Like, in order to find a solution to a problem, you have to first accept that there's a problem. And you were just like in denial about this issue, thinking that your righteousness would be enough, but it wasn't. Okay? Really, you just needed to like temper yourself and have patience and be tempered. Okay, but you figured it out. I mean, like I said, it wasn't anything big. Like you were like, okay, fine. Like oh, this is what we're doing. This is okay. This is how, this is how we're gonna do this. Okay, cool. Like I'm good. I can play this all day. So you switched up, and I feel like now you're in a more like open, exciting, ready position. Okay, like you're no longer in this energy, you're more in the Page of Wands energy, and ready to take actions on, wonderful things. And with that, you have this Empress card. So I mean, we have the Empress and the Emperor here. I'm not, I'm just gonna point that out. But I feel like whatever this new and exciting creativity that's related to creativity, the Empress is creativity, And this is also a creativity card, okay? I also see this guy. I always see him as the Page of Pentacle. Like he always reminds me of the Page of Pentacle for some reason. I don't know why. And this person always reminds me of like the Page of Wands. I don't know, because it kind of looks like, like the wand, the Page of Wand, the cloak that she wears, it kind of looks like this. I don't know if it's a he or she. Let me see if I can find that. But yeah, this is talking about creativity with this Empress card. Yeah, for some reason, I don't know. The cloak looks familiar, so, but anyway, I digress. You're coming into a place of creativity. And this is the ultimate abundance. This is the ultimate abundance. So I feel like this card is saying you can still be respected, admired, protected, loved. You can still be all these things, Taurus, stable and grounded while following your passion, okay? I know you feel like something that may be passionate has no ability to be stable for you. It can't make you feel like this, but perhaps it can. So let's pull some cards here, because honestly, Tauruses, when we think about like getting like any kind of offer or something that is of substance, we're looking at Pinnacle. Like we don't think about any other like Page of Swords or Page of Water or anything. Like we want Pentacle. Like I don't even want Water. I don't even want Page of Cups. Like we want Pentacle, because it's like that's the only thing that we can trust in. That's the only thing that feels safe to us. So a lot of times it's like almost like a fantasy. It feels like, to feel like you can have all like the best of both worlds, for you to be like this and also be like super passionate about a person. Like that's too good to be true sometimes. Okay. Page of Cups at the bottom. Speaking of the cups, I definitely see here that I definitely feel like with the you may not be feeling emotionally stable right now, and or you just may be blocking off your emotions. Like it's like I just said, like cups. I think you're just looking for something a little more solid. That's what's making you feel insecure. You're feeling insecure because you don't trust. Like you don't trust whatever passionate thing you don't trust. You don't trust a passionate situation. Okay? So I don't see that you're going to be investing any of your money, any of your emotions. I think that you're just going to be pretty much sitting pretty, not sharing your emotions, and that's going to make you happy. Okay? But the Sun card here and the Empress card here, regardless of who, if this is another person that's manipulating you emotionally, or you're trying to be emotionally manipulative to another person, and that's bringing you happiness and bringing you back to your stable place because you're not sharing emotions anymore. So that's making you happy and more stable. Um, it doesn't even matter. This Queen of Cups card, it gets completely canceled out with this Empress card and the Sun card, because what is like Queen of Cups to the Empress and the Sun? It's like, I feel like no matter what is going on with you emotionally right now that's making you feel insecure, to take action. And these are two like sunny cards. These are two like confidence cards, you know. These are two cards that talk about like confidence. And Leo, I don't know, Taurus, if you have like Leo in your chart. Okay, but like the Sun card has been coming up a lot for Tauruses, so I don't know. This is definitely you, the Empress. This is Taurus, but whatever is causing you to feel insecure about following your passions, following your desires, following your true happiness, your true fulfillment, whatever is making you feel insecure, like you don't have, the emotions to spare to this situation, you don't have to worry about that. Like, you definitely have what it takes, Taurus. You don't have to feel insecure, okay? So if your emotions are not like 100% right now, that's okay. Trust that you'll be okay. Like the truth, you'll get the clarity that you're looking for, okay? You'll get the clarity that you're looking for. You're gonna get at the bottom, I'm seeing. So you're going to get the truth. And something hasn't completed yet, so just know that. Okay? You will have the clarity that you seek to make you feel more comfortable and trusting in this situation, to make you feel more safe, for you to share your emotions. So don't worry about it, go for it. And then last but not least, we have this we have the messenger of abundance here, and it's just like, we have the Queen of Swords in reverse here. Like the Queen of Swords in the upright is like swift and quick with communication, but she's also very she's open, and she's accommodating. She's sweet in a way. Okay, she's not in the upright. She's scary a little, but she's open. I mean, you can see her hand extended, but in the reverse, I feel like this is like a warning for you not to be so harsh in the future, or it could be like advice for you to be intolerable when it comes to finances, things that have to do with your finance, things that affect your stability. I feel like you need to be even quicker to set those boundaries moving forward. Okay? Don't let yourself slip back into a place where you're feeling a lack in abundance, or where you're not feeling secure and stable. because you see how that affects you, okay? So, like, it literally affects you so strongly. So be careful about that. Be like very be very no nonsense with like things that have to do with your career and your money. Like don't play around that. Don't pussyfoot around things that has to do with your career and your money, okay? Let me pull another card just to clarify that. Okay. So I feel like with this Page of Swords and the High Priestess card, I feel like Taurus, it's like you have knowledge, you have inside knowledge, I feel like you know what to do. There's no need for you to be so harsh. Okay, I take this back. After seeing these two cards come out now, this is actually like you being like too harsh, like too lean, like putting up like a too strong of a boundary and being like too domineering. And now I'm beginning to see this as someone else. This may be someone else, like another earth sign that you may have been like really strict on, like really harsh on. And it's like it was just not like you weren't even open for communication, you were just like cold, like damn. Like no communication, no nothing, no emotions. You just like literally cut everything off. You cut off your emotions and you cut off your communication. Done. It could have been that in the past you had your emotions and your communication cut off. Like you weren't open emotionally and you were not open communicatively. You were just like this. It's like you're out here, you're happy, you're pretty, you're all this, but you don't have no emotions to give and you don't want to talk to like that could definitely like trap somebody. Like I don't know, if somebody like I saw you like this and approached you and then you came out to be like this. Wow. Like that's a shock. That's the shock. That person got the shock of their life. Like uh they got the shock of their life because they did not get what they thought they were gonna get at all. Okay. Now, whatever made you to do that, obviously something made you to do that, right? But yeah, that was major. But it's like moving on to the past, don't be so strict, don't be so cut off. Be a little bit more open. Like if you're gonna be logical, be more like the page, be more inquisitive, be more willing to learn, okay, about things. Be more willing to learn about things. Be more willing to have open conversation with other people to get the facts and the information that you need to move forward in a healthy, honest way, okay? In a healthy, honest way. Seek to understand other people, okay? And you don't have to worry about people like trying to get one over on you or whatever, because I feel like you're very psychic and you're very intuitive, and you can you can sense when someone's trying to BS you. Okay? You can sense when something's not right. So there's no need for you to be like this. There's no need for you to be so harsh on yourself. I feel like the reading is just about a little bit of insecurity. For some reason, I feel like you don't want people to get too close to you. It's like you're afraid that your stability is going to be ruined. But like I said from the very beginning of the reading, you can be passionate and still have this. You can still be in a passionate, fulfilling, kind of like whirlwind situation that feels like magic, that doesn't feel real at all, but you can still actually be like solid and grounded. And for it to actually be tangible in the physical and not some illusion, like it's possible. It's possible. And all you have to do is kind of let your guard down a little and be more inquisitive instead of being like harsh. Be more open, be more communicative, because this is how this is how you get through. This is how you get the breakthrough. This is how you get people to do, what you want them to do, to listen to you, to consider you. You got to consider them. You have to be open to them, to their whatever they have to say. Okay? And trust that your intuition is not going to fail you. Whatever communication you get, trust that you're going to be able to decipher between whether it's bullshit or whether it's facts. All right? So you don't have to like, I don't even want to hear it because I know it's going to be crap. No, like listen to it and then use your intuition to like judge whether it's nonsense or not. But honestly, I see that, right now you're really like your emotions are closed off. You're not trying to open your heart or share your emotions at all. Okay. And if you're dealing with somebody who's like emotionally manipulative and they're not opening their heart and they don't want to share with you at all, it's like the cards are saying like you don't need this person. Okay? Like you don't need this person. You don't, like I said, who is the Queen of Cups compared to the Empress and the Sun? You're good. You're good. You're gonna be good regardless. Like everybody wants this person. Okay? And on the bottom you have the wheel. So like I said, you're just chilling, you're just sitting back, you're just sitting, chilling, ready for the next thing. Okay? So that's what I have for September for you, Taurus. This was pretty long. Trying to keep these short, but enjoy the rest of your September until October.